Hi, I'm Dave Lundborg, and welcome to round 2 of Bulldog Classics playoff editions. Last week we saw the Bulldogs rally from a 28-7 halftime deficit to beat Niles Notre Dame. Tonight, another rally, this one much later and just a bit improbable. We go back to the 2017 season for this game, a second round matchup against Wheaton North. The Bulldogs had beaten another DuPage Valley team, the Glenbard North Panthers, 21-7 in the opening round. And most people expected a defensive, low-scoring, hard-hitting affair. Well, that's exactly what we got in this one. So back to 2017 we go here at Bulldog Stadium for a matchup between Batavia and Wheaton North on Bulldog Classics Playoff Edition. Good afternoon and welcome to BATV coverage of Batavia football. It's round 2 of the IHSA 7A playoffs, and we've got a great one on tap this afternoon at Bulldog Stadium between the Batavia Bulldogs and the Wheaton North Falcons. My name is Dave Lundborg, alongside my partner Alan Wolf. Caitlin Gherkin will be down on the sidelines this afternoon. Alan, how are you on this damp afternoon?
I'm warm and dry for right now. The mist might be in the booth here in a few, but as of yet, everything still seems to be pretty dry up here.
Round 2 matchup here. Again, it is cool out here this afternoon. Temperatures in the 40s. There is a fine mist blowing, slight wind out of the east today. So we'll see how that affects today's ball game. Here you really see the benefit of that turf field. Can you imagine if this had been on grass still? So a great matchup here this afternoon. Batavia comes into this one with a record of 9-1 and will be facing their second straight DuPage Valley Conference and future Duquesne Conference member Wheaton North. The Falcons come in 8-2. They finished second in the DVC with a 6-2 record. We saw Glenbard North last week. We're going to see Wheaton North today, and you're going to see more of the same, Alan.
3 weeks of Norths.
Very true.
We want the result from last week, not 2 weeks ago.
There you go. Wheaton North, kind of your prototypical DuPage Valley Conference team, a very tough team, a hard-hitting team. They like to run the ball. They play outstanding defense, so it's going to be another stiff test here for a Batavia club if they look to advance to round 3. The winner of today's game will take on the winner of this afternoon's game between Alton and Lincoln Way West, a game being played downstate. That's a 3 o'clock kick, so if we get any score updates on that one before we sign off today, we'll be sure to pass those along. About 15 minutes to kick off here. Batavia and Wheaton North. Batavia coming off a 21-7 win over Glenbard North last Friday night here at Bulldog Stadium to advance to the second round for the third straight year. Last year, Batavia lost in the second round 28-14 at Jacobs. Wheaton North making their first playoff appearance since 2013, but they've got a long playoff pedigree. They've appeared in the playoffs 22 times. They've got an all-time record of 36-18. And in that resume, 3 state championships. They won state titles in 1979, 1981, and again in 1986. Of course, Batavia won the 6A title in 2013. So these teams have combined for 4 state titles and 43 playoff appearances in their histories. Wheaton North, a 35-7 winner over Fenwick last weekend. A game in which they scored in all capacities in that one. In addition to their fine offense, they had a 90-yard kickoff return for a touchdown as well as a 28-yard interception return. So they scored in all facets of the game, and that's something we're going to need to watch today.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that's going to be one of my keys to this game is, you're going to have to capitalize on mistakes and you're going to have to limit them. Those are going to be the two, in my mind, the key factors. Really depends on how this wind picks up or the rain or mist plays into this. But the turnovers, the points off turnovers, I think will be a real key to today's game.
Wheaton North loves to run the ball, and they've got one of the best running backs in Illinois in Sam Singleton. Singleton comes in with 218 carries for 1,516 yards, 18 rushing touchdowns. He has a receiving touchdown as well. So he's averaging 7 yards a carry. Went back and looked, Alan. He has 900-yard games. The only game he didn't have 100 yards was in their season opener against Wheaton Warrenville South, and I believe he had 92 in that one. So he almost had 100 yards in every game. He scored a touchdown in every game this year, and they like to go to him. He was huge in their win over Fenwick last weekend.
That'll be, I think, something that the defense for Batavia keys on, and it's going to have to work really hard to take care of him.
Wheaton North doesn't like to throw the ball a lot, just 91 pass attempts on the season. Rhett Netzker, the quarterback, 52 of 91, 570 yards. He has a running threat as well. He's got 313 rushing yards. They only threw the ball 2 times against Fenwick last week, but he is a good athlete. And as we saw last week with Glenbard North, you do have to respect that because he's got a stable of good receivers as well, led by Alex Adams. He's got 15 catches for 203 yards. Tyler Johnson, 14 grabs for 136 yards. And Christian Halston, who had that kickoff return last week against Fenwick, 8 catches for 66 yards. This is the best defense in the DVC, and they come in averaging just over 22 points per game on the season.
So I think this, really looks to be, to me, a knockdown, drag-out brawl out here on this turf field today. The weather holds up like it is right now. This could be a very interesting, high-scoring game.
Batavia's looking to advance to the quarterfinals for the 6th time in school history, first time since 2015. This would also be their 6th 10-win season. Batavia got an outstanding effort last week from their senior quarterback, Riley Cooper. Cooper completed 12 of 19 passes for 170 yards, 3 touchdowns, and perhaps most importantly, no interceptions. Cooper on the season has completed 110 passes out of 156 attempts for an even 1,600 yards. He has 18 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. So he's got a 70% completion rate, and more impressive, something that they look at with quarterbacks to rate their effectiveness, is he's got 10.3 yards per attempt, which is very good. I went back and looked at some of the recent seasons for Batavia quarterbacks, and that's the best in the last 5 years. Again, running was tough against Glenbard North last week, and I expect to see that today again. Bulldogs running back by committee, as we've seen all season. Reggie Phillips led the way last week, 7 carries for 41 yards. Jeremiah Evers added 32 yards. Those two backs have combined for 921 yards on the season and 9 touchdowns. Receivers came up big. Again, Cooper's 3 touchdown passes coming to 3 different receivers, including Eric Peterson, who had 4 grabs for 52 yards and a score, giving him 7 on the season. Jared Martin also had a catch to make it 21-0. He had 4 catches for 51 yards and a score. Colin Richter, the tight end, 2 catches, 46 yards and a touchdown. Defensively, again, Batavia after that, giving up the 35 points to St. Charles North, which had exceeded their 8-game total going into that game. Back in form last week, giving up just 7 points. Michael Nemec led the way with 15 tackles against the Panthers last week, and they had 4 other guys in double digits in tackles, including Conger, Jancy, Golden, and Wirtz. One of the key performers last week, Alan, and he's been key all year in the secondary, is Tommy Stuttle. Stuttle with 2 interceptions last week, including a big one late, which really sealed the fate of that game. After Glenbard North had scored to make it 21-7, they had the ball back and were driving. He was hit as he threw, and Stuttle came away with that interception, which quieted the crowd down quite a bit on the far sideline and made the Batavia fans breathe a sigh of relief. Stuttle with 8 interceptions on the season out of Batavia's total of 12.
And a 30% a 30% defensive reception percentage to his 70% on offense. So okay with that. They've come at really good times in games and really, like you say, quieted crowds down and turned the tide back, for the Bulldogs just about every game when he's made those interceptions.
The 8 interceptions for Stuttle, that's the most by a Bulldog since Brett Bowman had 7 back in the 2014 season. So an outstanding year, Batavia. Ball hawking defense, and we're going to see that as well from this Wheaton North defense this afternoon as well. So the captain's out on the field there. Wheaton North will get the ball to start today's ball game. Batavia defense, Alan, I read this week that they have given up no first quarter points this year and also only 6 third quarter points this year. So teams, when they try to come out and run, that's when you see that Batavia defense at its finest.
And they've been actually, I feel like they've been really good in the second half, the entire second halves of the game, to really step up when needed, to not allow teams to claw their way back into a game, or maintain a lead and really be at their best when it's the key part of the game.
Two fine coaches in this one too. Dennis Piron comes into this one his 7th year as the head coach at Batavia, 69-11 record. He now has a 12-5 playoff record. And we're going to send it down to Caitlin on the sideline here momentarily. She's got a report for us before we kick off Wheaton North and Batavia.
Hey, Caitlin, what's happening down there on the sidelines?
Hey, guys. Well, it's misting down here. No wind yet. The fog looks to be rolling in, unless that's clouds. And while I wasn't able to reach Coach Piron for comment or questions pre-game, Coach from Wheaton North came over and embraced Coach Piron. They hugged for quite a long time and exchanged some really sweet words. Coach Piron said, "I can't look at you. I'm going to cry. It's such an honor to be doing this." Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get Wheaton North's that coach's name from Wheaton North, but he was over here to the left of me warming up with what looked to be the defensive lineman pre-game. And Coach Wardinsky from Wheaton North said that his kids are extremely excited to be playing in the second round of the playoffs. It's been 3 years since they've even qualified, so the kids know that they've done a great job to get here. And he also said, I thought this was really interesting, the kids aren't ready to turn in their equipment yet. The seniors are really hungry. Dave and Alan, I'll have more throughout the game, but in the meantime, we'll send it back up to you.
Thanks a lot, Caitlin.
Joe Wardinsky in his 10th year at the helm of Wheaton North. He's got a 67-38 record at the helm with the Panthers. He's had 7 playoff appearances. This would be the 8th this year. Those coming in the first 6 years. Again, as Caitlin mentioned, they have making their first playoff appearance since the 2013 season.
Yeah, I think the Batavia mantra is one more week. And, I've heard and seen a few shirts, and, that really gets repeated over and over again. And I think especially the seniors here really truly believe that they want to keep going. This is not, they don't want to end on their home field. They want to end out in DeKalb.
So we'll look at the bracket later on, and a lot of games being played this afternoon. So we should get some score updates throughout the course of the afternoon. Elsewhere in Upstate 8 action today, a couple intriguing matchups. The #1 team in the state and the 21st ranked nationally Griffins of Lincoln Way East will be at St. Charles East today to take on the Saints. And that'll be an interesting game, particularly on the grass field at Norris Stadium in this weather.
Right.
With that option offense. The Saints will have a firm test, but it's going to be interesting to see how they compete against one of the, again, premier programs in the state, if not the nation.
I think that'll be, I don't know, I looked at it a couple different ways, and I think that could be a really interesting game today.
Again, with that Saint offense, that if you haven't seen a lot of that, when they're at full strength and healthy, that they can be difficult to contain. We didn't see them at full strength, and Batavia shut them out back in week 5, but that can be a very dangerous Saint team. Another matchup on the west side of St. Charles, the North Stars will be hosting traditional Catholic League power St. Rita at St. Charles North this afternoon.
There'd be a few prayers said on that sideline today.
St. Rita last week had to play their 3rd string quarterback in that one when their 2nd string, who was the starter after an injury to the beginning of the season starter, went down. Now I understand that the 2nd string quarterback may be back for today's game, so we'll keep an eye on that one. That one, a 2 o'clock kick at St. Charles North. All right, we're about 5 minutes here from kickoff. Batavia and Wheaton North coming up here from Bulldog Stadium, and send it down to the field for the Batavia High School Marching Band.
Gentlemen, remove your caps and sing along with the Batavia Marching Bulldogs as they perform the Star Spangled Banner. Let's have everyone get loud and cheer along as the Marching Bulldogs lead us in Batavia loyalty one more time. Game between Wheaton North and your Batavia Bulldogs. It's just one in a statewide series that will crown 8 champions Thanksgiving weekend at Husky Stadium on the campus of Northern Illinois University. Championship game for Class 7A will be played on Saturday, November 25th at 4:30 p.m. And now the starting lineup for your Battle Bulldogs. The defensive lineup. Number 98, Max McFadden. Number 8, Michael Bouch. Number 95, Ethan Towers. Number 34, Quinn Erweiler. Number 33, Andrew Hines. Number 5, Luke Willits. Number 3, Michael Jancy. Number 9, John Golden. Number 23, Tom Scuttle. Number 19, Nick Conger. And number 27, Michael Nemec. Coach Dennis Perron and the rest of your Battling Bulldogs.
All right, there you have it. The legendary voice of Rudy Dubas has introduced today's starting defensive lineup. And Alan, we're ready for some football here at this IHSA 7A second round matchup. Wheaton North and Batavia.
Okay, I think I got my headset back on right now.
So Wheaton North will get the ball first. So we'll see that outstanding running game led by senior running back Sam Singleton. Deep for Wheaton North, number 84, Christian Halstead. On the far side, number 31, Jackson Gray to the near side. Again, Halstead a 90-yard kickoff return last week against Fenwick. Batavia in their all red uniforms today, Wheaton North in all white. Bulldogs and Falcons. Jack Carlson to kick off for Batavia. Again, if there is a wind, it's coming pretty much out of the east, so.
Not guess I can't see the flags up on the stands right now, but anything else out there that I can see, I don't see much on it. Let her rip.
And Carlson kicks, short kick to the near side, fielded by Tundus. Tundus met immediately and planted at the 20, so good special teams coverage. And Wheaton North will start just outside the 20. Artavian Taylor, the special teams tackle for Batavia.
Bulldogs have had great coverage all season long. I think we only had one returned on us, right?
None for touchdowns.
Oh, that's right. That one was called back. Didn't we have one run back but called back? I think so.
Well, we'll check that for you. So here come the Falcons operating right to left. Quarterback number 8, Rhett Netzger, a 6'2 senior. Singleton is number 21. You'll hear his name a lot. The pitch to Singleton. Singleton cuts it back to the middle. He'll pick up about 5 on first down. Bouch with the tackle for Batavia. Gain of 5, second down and 5. Just underway at Bulldog Stadium.
Again, want to shout out a thanks to all of our camera operators today out there helping us out. Our crew as always.
Netzger, the handoff to Singleton. Singleton up the middle. Stuttle got him by the ankle and he stopped shy of the 30, so it'll bring up third down. Gain of 3 for Singleton. Wirtz also in on the tackle. Third down and 2 for the Falcons. Minute gone by here. First quarter, no score. Adams split to the near side. Singleton actually goes out in motion this time on 3rd and 2. It'll be the quarterback Netzger. Netzger bounces it outside, dives forward, and he should have enough for the first down. Again, Netzger 300 plus yards rushing.
They're not afraid to let him run with the ball.
Gain of 3 and a Wheaton North first down. Nick Conger, the tackle for Batavia, but the chains move. 10:28 to play first quarter. 1st and 10 from the 32. Two receivers to the near side this time on 1st and 10. Netzger, the pitch to Singleton. Singleton to the outside, gets a block and slips at about the 36. Hines with the tackle for Batavia, gain of 4. I think that Wheaton North saw films of the St. Charles North game. You've seen several plays early bounce to the outside where St. Charles North had success against this Batavia's 3-4 defense.
I'm sure that is a focus of their offensive coordinator, looking at what has worked against this Batavia defense.
2nd and 6. Singleton again, right side. Singleton, this time he's met at about the line of scrimmage, no gain.
He cut back right into the dog pound.
Wirtz with the tackle. Maybe got half a yard on the play, setting up 3rd down and a long 5.
We'll see how long it takes him to get to a pass play.
Singleton 13 yards on his first 4 carries. 3rd down and 5, 8:53 to play first quarter. Two receivers to the near side. Netzger out of the shotgun this time. Takes the snap, will throw. Throws to the near side, has his man complete. That's Tyler Johnson, and Johnson will have a first down for Wheaton North. Johnson found a seam there, then the 6'3", 225-pound tight end out to the 47-yard line, a gain of 10.
guess they answered my question right there. That's how long it took.
1st and 10 Falcons. Opening drive of the ball game. Falcons out to the 47-yard line with 8:23 to play. Opening quarter, no score. Metzger back under center. Johnson shifts to the right side. It'll be Singleton again. Singleton out across midfield.
Short gain.
Bouch another tackle.
Really interesting already, trying to see if they're trying to make adjustments already to either split through gaps or how they're going to get this North running attack slowed down here a little bit.
2nd down and 7. The ball right at midfield. 2 receivers to the right this time. Handoff against Singleton. Singleton eludes one ankle tackle and spins forward for a couple.
That was Heinz that got in the backfield, correct?
Yes.
Conger gets the credit for the tackle on that one.
3rd down and 6 coming up. The Falcons have converted on both third down opportunities on this drive, in which they've chewed up nearly 5 minutes of clock. They can do that to you. Big 3rd down here. 3rd down and 6. I formation backfield. Metzger long count. Rolls to his right. And he's going to be met immediately and taken down. That was Erweiler that got there in decision time for Wheaton North.
Get used to hearing that name.
Just a sophomore.
Be here.
Gain of 1. And Wheaton North will bring on the punt team.
Yeah, I didn't see anything in their punt lineup that showed me that they would be, short snapping this or going for it anywhere here on this type of play.
Trenton Higrains, the punter and kicker, he's a good one.
Yep.
Gets off the kick. Stuttle will field it at the 15, bounces it to the outside. And good special teams pursuit that time by Wheaton North.
17, Xander Mueller.
So the Bulldogs will get their first crack at it with 6:09 to play first quarter. No score. Watching live coverage of Batavia football on BATV.
Bulldog faithful quite happy right now. I definitely have to say, I think this is one of the few times, Dave, that we've got the parent section probably outsizing the student section.
Batavia will start this drive 1st and 10 from their 18. Riley Cooper, the senior quarterback. Receivers split right and left. Cooper, they'll run on 1st down. That's Phillips. Phillips finds a bit of an opening out across the 20. Gain of 3 for Reggie Phillips.
Jobs by Phillips to sneak his way through there.
Phillips with 41 yards in the playoff opener against Glenbard North last week. 2nd down and 8.
That'll be an interesting thing running inside against this stout defensive line.
Again, a defense only giving up 12.8 points per game. 2 receivers right, 2 left, 2nd down and 8. Peterson in motion to the far side. Hand off to Elijah Green. Green with some running room, plows through one and is bounced down at about the 29 or 28-yard line.
That was Bo Nibala making that final hit to drop him there.
Green with a gain of 7 will set up.
First down.
They're going to move the chains. Looked like he was going to be a little bit short.
Yeah, that was my first impression.
So 1st and 10 Batavia, the first down of the game. The ball at the 28. Cooper under center this time. Peterson comes in motion to the near side. The pitch goes to Evers. Evers bounces it to the outside, and he's pushed out of bounds.
Great block there by Peterson on the edge here.
Out to the 34-yard line, so a gain of about 6.
And we've talked about it earlier in the season, but the downfield blocking by Bulldog receivers has been really good on a lot of these outside runs.
2nd down and 4. 5:04 to play first quarter, no score. Batavia shifts Chansey and Wirtz this time, and they're going to run that way, not surprisingly. and that's Erweiler. Erweiler gets out to the 40.
Chains are moving again.
Gain of 6. Erweiler becoming one of their favorite short yardage backs as the season has worn on. We know what he's done as a linebacker. So Batavia with their second first down of the drive. 1st and 10 from their own 40. 4:48 to play here, opening quarter. 3 receivers left. It's Green again. Green right up the middle this time, and a good surge by the offensive line, and he's out across the 45.
Right behind Monroe, pushing his way forward.
Second down and 5 for the Bulldogs. 4:15 to play first quarter. Their first offensive possession. 2 receivers left. Cooper will drop to throw for the first time. He's looking deep for Stubble, and that's just out of his reach. Stubble had gained a little separation there late, but the ball just overthrown.
Yeah, I think he was navigating the sidelines there and trying to make sure he didn't step out of bounds. That might have slowed him down just a little bit there.
So third down coming up for Batavia. 3rd down and 5. Peterson to the far side, Martin to the near side. Green, the running back. Martin goes in motion. Cooper to throw. Steps up in the pocket, under some pressure, eludes one defender, throws it up, and that ball's caught by Martin.
Wow.
Just floated it over the defensive back.
Flag right at the end of that play, not sure what it is. Oh, we got 2 flags. We got another one on the far side of the field.
So let's sort this out here.
Might be coming back. Illegal shift or something, and a defensive penalty. So we might be doing this one all over again.
Cooper did a nice job that time to elude pressure.
I thought for sure that Wheaton North defender was going to get to that.
Yeah,
just
near interception.
Didn't have it timed right.
And Martin, 5'10" receiver, came down with it, but
let's see what our calls are here.
Block in the back.
Oh, both on us.
Okay. So they will march off.
One of them.
And we'll do 3rd down again, but this time it'll be 3rd and long for the Bulldogs. So back to the 40, and it'll be 3rd down and 10. .354 to play. First quarter, 3rd down and 10. 2 receivers to the left side, 1 right. Cooper drops back to throw. Cooper steps up, bounces in, takes off and runs. Penalty marker down as Cooper is taken down at the 44.
Let's see what we got here. But imagine if this is on us, it'll get declined.
Yeah, he was well short of the first down.
But I'm not sure with the discussion.
Offensive holding is the penalty, so it will be declined, and the Bulldogs will be forced to punt.
Right after this punt, we'll send it down to Caitlin for a little info from the sidelines.
Stick around, we'll have trivia between the first and second quarters today, as always. So the Bulldogs, after the penalty, unable to convert a 3rd and 10, and Richter on to punt. Richter averaging just under 32 yards per kick. Has put 7 inside the 20. Richter gets this one off. High floater. Fair catch called for. That bounced off the head of the Batavia defender.
He waved when it hit the helmet. I can't believe it. I would think they're probably going to call that he was too close to him, but
the ball actually hit Barris on the helmet.
Yeah, they're going to have a discussion about this.
The referees confer. The clock stopped, 3:25 to play here, first quarter, no score.
Well, while they sort this out, we'll head down to Caitlin for a little report. Are you there, Caitlin?
Yeah, guys, I'm down here. It's not pouring, but this annoying mist is having an effect on the players. They're running over to the sidelines asking for a towel to wipe down their hands, and then the spare footballs that are being carried along the sidelines are in a red bag that Coach K has, and then if he has one in his hands, it is wrapped in a towel. So it's really hard to keep anything dry down here. Even though it's not pouring, this mist is really negatively impacting the game.
All right, thanks, Caitlin.
So we're still sorting this one out here. Here's the indication. Batavia fans not happy with that call.
He waved his hand when the ball hit the guy in the helmet. I mean, to me, that's such a late signal. That's horrible call. So it'll be Wheaton North ball all the way out at the 41-yard line as a result of the penalty. You want the defense to get aggressive. There's a reason.
Out of the gun, it's Netzger. He'll call his own number, and Netzger drives forward and will have good yardage before Conger brings him down at the 45, a gain of 4.
Conger made the stop.
Second down and 6 coming up for the Falcons. Just over 3 minutes to play in a scoreless first quarter.
I think it's time for a first quarter alumni will turn over.
Ooh, Alan calling for it very early. You were 2 for 2 last week.
I'd be okay with even 50% today.
Second down and 6. Halstead in motion. The pitch goes to Singleton. Singleton met in the backfield and brought down by Wirtz. He'll lose yardage.
There we go.
Loss of 1 on the play, and a third down now and 7 coming up for Wheaton North. 2:20 to play first quarter.
Good job. Great camera shot. Great replay call there. Nice job, Andrew.
Third down and 7 coming up. The Falcons completed their only pass attempt earlier for a first down in a similar situation. Netzger will throw. Rolls to the near side, stops, throws, looking deep, looking for Halstead. It's caught, but he's well out of bounds.
One thing we talked about before the game, it's actually kind of nice to see on these new fields how easy it is to tell whether they're inbounds, out of bounds, even from up here with the color changes on the sidelines.
So the Batavia defense gets a stop, and the Falcons will be forced to punt with 1:46 to play first quarter. Scoreless ball game.
Stuttle gets chance number 2 to return one.
The Grains into punt for Wheaton North. Low kick this time. Bounces. Stuttle will field it on a hop. Gets past one defender, and a penalty marker flies in from the far side. So penalties starting to mount early. And this will back the Bulldogs up further. Here you see the penalty. No score here against the ground. We'll play trivia in a minute and a half here. 1:35 to play first quarter.
Bulldog offense is going to have to get things rolling here.
Got 2 first downs on their first drive, and then penalties kind of derailed that one as well.
Seen enough laundry for today, Dave.
Yeah, this one hurts. This one's going to send it back all the way to the half the distance, so to about the 6.5.
Oh, 6, yeah, you're right. About 6.5 yard line. Ouch. All right.
First and 10 from, they'll call it the 7.
Get back out to the middle of the field here so I don't have to lean out of the window here.
Phillips, the running back, this time along with Green. Receivers split right and left. Hand off to Phillips. Phillips stood up and brought down by a host of Falcons led by Braden Anthony.
And stick around between quarters here. We'll have our trivia question.
Gain of 1 for Phillips, 2nd down and 9 for Batavia.
I know of at least one viewer will be happy to hear that question today, Dave.
2nd down and long. 2 receivers left, 1 right. High snap taken, it's Phillips. Phillips tries the left side and has decent yardage out across the 10 out to about the 13-yard line.
About 3 yards left on 3rd.
Yeah, it's a big 3rd down here. You would like to
There's Martin.
Not give the Falcons a short field here. So trips right this time. Cooper. Martin comes in motion. Martin will take it on the jet sweep. Martin around the outside. Cartwheel down, shy of the 1st down.
I believe so.
Martin out to the 15 after a gain of 2, but the Bulldogs will be stopped about a yard short.
That might be it for the first quarter.
1 quarter in the books here from Bulldog Stadium. No score in this IHSA 7A 2nd round playoff matchup.
All right, I think it's trivia time.
All right, let's do it. All right, legendary Wheaton North coach Jim Rexilius led the Falcons to state titles in the years 79 and 86, but not 1981. Where did Rexilius coach that season? You're going to go to the official B-Town Beat fan page on Facebook. I made a post earlier today. That's where the answers go on Facebook. We will monitor those answers and we'll announce today's winner in the 3rd quarter. The winner of today's trivia contest will receive a copy of the game Batavia-opoly, sponsored by the Batavia Chamber of Commerce.
And a shout out to Mr. Chip Hickman. That question's for you. See if you can get the right answer, Chip.
And Chip, if you're watching, I got your information, your text that you sent to Alan earlier, and I'm going to go back and review that, but I believe technically the answer was correct last week. We were asking who the last team that Glenbard North, the last Upstate 8 team that Glenbard North had beaten.
Had beaten, not played, but beaten.
As a member of the conference at that time. That was the catch there. They also played Lake Park that year, also in the conference, but lost to them. All right, so Richter now from the south end zone will punt standing on the goal line. High snap, able to reel it in, and good play by Richter there just to get that. And that will be caught and returnable, and the Falcons will have excellent starting field position here to start the 2nd quarter from the Batavia 35.
So big job here for the next series. Bulldog defense heads back out there to try to stop the Falcons from taking advantage of this excellent field position.
So they're going to mark it at the 34. Richter did a nice job that time to avert disaster and get a decent punt off after the high snap. So 1st and 10, Wheaton North, the ball at the Batavia 34. Just underway, 2nd quarter, 0-0. Singleton as receiver will take it on the jet sweep this time, and he tries to take it to the outside, and he's going to have running room. Singleton with his biggest run of the game, and he's inside the 15.
Great blocks on the far side. I was watching that, trying to see if there was any holding there, but just some really excellent blocking by the left side of the Falcons line.
Well-designed play that time, lining up at receiver, and again, that jet sweep. And he takes it down to the 14-yard line. That's a gain of 20. Singleton now with 37 yards on 8 carries. Falcons on the move here with just a half a minute gone by 2nd quarter. This time it goes to Tolbert, and Tolbert gets through Wirtz's tackle and dives forward. First carry for Antoine Tolbert.
Nemec was able to trip him up.
Pick up of 1. Same play with Singleton coming to the near side. This time they went to the running back Tolbert. Gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. Singleton again. Singleton picks an opening up through the middle, and Singleton dives inside the 5.
Sam Singleton, the ball carrier.
That is going to be enough for a first down.
Down to the 3-yard line. Pickup of 10.
First down, Wheaton North.
Singleton up to 47 yards. Again, Singleton 1,500 plus yards on the season. 900-yard games. He's halfway there through just over a quarter. First and goal for the Falcons from the Batavia 3. Think you'll see Singleton here, Alan?
Yeah.
You do. This time he hurdles the middle and he stood up at the goal line, stopped just short.
Sam Singleton, the ball carrier.
A rather large Wheaton North student section didn't like that.
Right back up to the line. Netzger, the quarterback keeper, and he's in for a Wheaton North touchdown. So Netzger with a quarterback sneak from a yard out, and the Falcons on the board first. So Wheaton North capitalizes on the short field. There's where you see that, how the defense forced that 3 and out by Batavia, and they got it at the 34, and on a heavy dose of Sam Singleton have taken the early lead. The Grains in to attempt the extra point out of the hold of Hunter Bonga. The kick is good, and with 9:58 to play first half, makes the score Wheaton North 7, Batavia nothing. You're watching live coverage of Batavia playoff action on BATV.
I want to thank everybody who heard our plea this week on Facebook and on the net to send us donations to cover the IHSA fees for this second week of the playoffs. And halftime, I'll read off that list. Quite extensive list this time. Really happy to see everybody who stepped up and helped out with those fees that we have to pay to the IHSA.
So Batavia again finds themselves in a position they've not been in much this year, playing from behind. The only time they've had to do that this season was against St. Charles North in the regular season finale. But plenty of football to be played here. 9:58 to play second quarter. Deep for the Bulldogs, Taylor and Evers. Trenton Higrains has it teed up. And here's the kick. It'll come to the near side. That'll be Evers at about the 8. Evers spins forward out to the 30, so a pretty good return of 22 yards by Evers, and the Bulldogs will have it first and 10 from their own 30. 7-0 Wheaton North, 9:52 to play second quarter.
Right. Cooper and the Bulldogs head out.
Two receivers to the right this time. Phillips and Green in the backfield. Cooper rolls to his right. Stops, throws, looking for Martin, complete, out close to the 40.
Catch.
Number 1, Jared Martin.
Watch these feet come down.
Gain of 9. Second down and 1. Green, the running back this time. Cooper will operate under center on 2nd and 1. They pitch this time to Evers. Evers dives forward and he gets back to just about the line of scrimmage, no more, so it'll bring up 3rd down and short.
Jeremiah Evers, the ball carrier.
Good pursuit that time by the Wheaton North defense.
Inches, mere inches, Dave.
You need to get right to the 40. So about a football and a half length.
Bootleg time. Oh.
They're going to hand off to Erweiler. Erweiler with a first down and plenty more. Erweiler to the 40. Drags a defender to the 30, and he's finally taken out of bounds. So Erweiler with a big run.
See that burst after you get through that first line on those short yardage situations. Almost always you make it through there. You got a ways to go before somebody gets a hold of you.
32 yards for Erweiler. The Bulldogs with their best drive of the ball game. 9:08 to play second quarter. 7-0 Wheaton North leads it.
There's an interesting move there, looking the defender right in the eye and going after him.
Cooper to throw, looking deep in the end zone. It is caught for a touchdown, I believe.
Yep.
Did he keep it?
Yep, he did. That's a touchdown.
Eric Peterson with a touchdown. So Batavia with a 29-yard touchdown strike.
And there is the answer. That flag will be declined.
Yeah, good concentration. There you see Peter interfered with there.
Yep. Still
by
caught
Denning and still caught the ball. So the Bulldogs an extra point away from tying it up. Peterson with his 8th touchdown catch of the season. 19th touchdown pass for Cooper. Carlson's extra point is up and good. Carlson's 41st straight, and with 9:01 to play second quarter, we're tied at 7. You're watching live coverage of Batavia football on BATV.
We have cross-country teams down at State this weekend.
I believe 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock races for the girls and boys respectively in 3A, so good luck to them.
I think of what else has happened this week in Bulldog sports.
We might not kick it all the way in the end zone, Jared. Might be a pop-up.
Any score updates?
Just gonna go check that out here.
Batavia 7, Wheaton North 7.
Oh, they're kicking up here. The penalty is
assessed on the kickoff. So that'll move it into Wheaton North territory. Where
do you get interesting here, Dave?
Batavia
just kick off.
Did have an onside kick successfully completed last week against Glenbard North. Glenbard North had a very similar circumstance late in the ball game after a Batavia penalty after the score. Batavia able to recover the onside kick there. So let's see what Coach Dennis Piron opts to do here.
Put this one in the end zone. At this point of the game, I think that would be my
call. And you're going to get exactly that as Carlson through the back of the end zone. So the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from the 20. Tie ball game at 7, 9:01 to play second quarter.
Now deal with the known quantity and not have to worry about anything going wrong, anybody slipping and falling, or anything else happening. It wouldn't be good.
So the Batavia answer, a 29-yard touchdown pass, Cooper to Peterson. Less than a minute after Wheaton North had taken the 7-0 lead. So North will take over. So Singleton, the tailback, I formation backfield. It will be Singleton. Singleton somehow gets through an opening, and good tackle that time by Golden to prevent what could have been a huge gain. Well, with a quarter plus worth of knowledge of Sam Singleton, I have to say he's the best we've seen this year.
Yes, definitely.
Gain of 8.
Definitely one of the better offensive lines we've had to compete against.
2nd down and 2. Singleton again. Singleton gets right through an opening, and he's out across the 35 to about the 36. 1st down, Wheaton North. Singleton's not big, 5'7", 170, but he runs much larger than that. Gain of 8.
He does tend to hide a little bit behind some of these linemen.
12 carries for 65 yards through not quite a quarter and a half here. It's 1st and 10, Wheaton North from the 36. Singleton again. Singleton again gets through an opening, and Conger finally wraps him up at the 45, but another good gain on 1st down.
Singleton does a really good job of protecting the ball as well.
Pickup of 9, and Wheaton North already out to the 44-yard line. 7:44 to play first half. 7-7 ball game. Singleton again. Singleton this time, short yardage, gain a couple.
Just enough for a 1st down.
Chains will move for Wheaton North. They're out to the 47-yard line. Clock winds down near the 7-minute mark. Tie ball game, first half. 1st and 10 from the 47. The pitch this time to Singleton. Singleton tries the left side, and Singleton got through, and he'll have another 1st down. So Singleton starting to pick up yardage in chunks here, Alan.
Yeah, I'm seeing a few Bulldog defenders down on the ground out there, so I'm wondering when the holding flags are going to come out. It looks like a few of them are getting tackled out there. I'm trying to watch that.
11 more yards for Singleton, up to 87 yards on 15 carries. 1st and 10, Wheaton North, 6:44 to play first half. Singleton comes in motion. He'll get it again on the jet sweep. Eludes a couple tacklers, but it's going to be stopped for about a gain of 1.
McFadden leading that charge to tackle him there.
No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Bulldog fans imploring their defense here.
Need to get a few more of those stops.
Wheaton North started this drive back at the 20. 6:04 to play now. Big 2nd down here. Halstead to the left. Johnson. It'll be a throw out to the far side. It's complete. That is Halstead, and he's taken out of bounds at the 30, but it'll be another 1st down for Wheaton North.
Number 84, Christian Halstead.
Halstead's first catch, it's down to the 31-yard line. That's a gain of 11. So Netzger, 2 out of 3 for 21 yards. And Wheaton North putting together a drive here. 7-7 ball game, 5:48 to play, first half. And they go right back to Singleton. Singleton this time gets across the 30, short yardage.
Great bevy of Bulldogs.
Gain of a couple. Erweiler got there first. 2nd down and 8. Second down, 8 yards to go for Wheaton North. Out of the gun this time, Netzger rolls to the near side. He's going to take it, and he's hit hard by Wirtz at the 28.
Ball was out. I don't know when I heard the whistle. I guess it is down.
So Wirtz came up and laid the wood on Netzger after a 1-yard gain. And it'll be 3rd down for the Falcons. 3rd down and 7, the ball at the 28-yard line with 4:33 to play. Batavia fans on their feet making some noise here. Wheaton North, 3rd down and 7. And again, you got to think that this is 2-down opportunity land here.
And the dog D do it.
And we've got a whistle and a timeout called by Wheaton North. So the clock stops, 4:11 to play first half. 7-7 ball game. Got a good one going here at Bulldog Stadium today.
Claws are out and Falcons been flying up and down the field. All in all, I have to say this is still a pretty decent day. When earlier in the week we looked at some of the weather reports and this looked like it was going to be probably the worst weather of the day, and it hasn't been too bad so far.
Here's an interesting score update, Alan. In 8A play, Oswego leads 14-0 over Glenbard West. It's a good Oswego team, though, and Glenbard North, after that first game of the year dismantling, has turned into the Glenbard West that we expect year in and year out.
Here we're all knotted up. Team's still trying to figure each other out. Big third down play.
Wheaton North with exactly 100 rushing yards here in the first half, but a big third down here. 3rd down and 7 for the Falcons. Netzger out of the shotgun, flanked by Singleton. He'll throw. Steps up in the pocket, it's complete. That's Adams, and Adams will have a Wheaton North first down at the 20.
Pass is complete to number 11, Alex Adams. Pounder made the stop. First down, Wheaton North.
Pickup of 8, and Wheaton North continues an impressive drive here as we wind under 4 minutes to play second quarter. 1st and 10 from the Batavia 20. Johnson shifts to the right side. The pitch will go to that side to Singleton. Singleton to the outside, and he's met by Wirtz.
Ball.
No gain.
Nope, no ball came out.
Sam Singleton, the ball carrier.
Good pursuit by the Bulldog defense that
Michael
time.
Dancy made the stop.
18 first half carries already for Singleton. 89 yards. 2nd down and 10. From misty Bulldog Stadium. Again, I formation backfield, the fullback Jaros, great blocking back. They go to Singleton again. Singleton
Stacked up and driven back.
Sam Singleton, the ball carrier.
So Singleton will pick up about 2. And another 3rd down coming up.
The ever interesting third downs.
Michael Nemick made the stop. Along with Michael Dancy.
3rd down and 8. 2:39 and counting. First half tie score. Bulldog fans up on their feet again. 2 receivers to the left this time. Adams and Halstead on 3rd down and 8. Netzger rolls to that side, has protection, throws, penalty marker down, and it's caught by Adams.
I think he pushed off. I'm thinking he pushed off, yeah. I really think he pushed off. I think this is going to be offensive pass interference. I think he pushed off. Yes, it is.
Right.
It is offensive pass interference.
Yeah, because the Bulldog defender was nowhere near that
You
one.
could see that, I think it was Stuttle, was clapping his hands as he made the catch. You know, like, okay, I'm going to tackle you, but it doesn't matter.
So there you see it, offensive pass interference. Clock stop with 2:17, and this one will move back. So a big penalty there.
This gets real interesting here because we know all too well how crazy these 3rd and 4th and 20 or 4th and 19 can get. So
back to the 33-yard line, where it will be 3rd down and 23 for the Falcons. Halstead and Adams to the right. Netzger back to throw. Netzger has had good protection all day, caught, and met immediately that time by Golden.
Not even back to the original line of scrimmage. So 4th and 11.
Jake Johnson the catch. And now decision time
We
for
might
the
see their
Falcons.
kicker.
He's got the range. He had a 42-yarder earlier this season. This would be
It is.
about 38
See the attempt
for
here.
Trenton Tigranes.
I'll tell you, the last one he pushed quite far to the right on the extra point. So we'll see if that holds true on this kick.
Law and count here. I think they're trying to get. And Wheaton North will take
Their second timeout. Now, I don't know that I agree with that. I know you only got 1:21 left in this half, but are they still going to kick, or were they just trying to make it a manageable try on 4th down?
So 1:21 left. It's 4th down and 11. The ball is at the 21. So again, this would be a 38-yard attempt.
Again, from the extra point mark out there, he was quite a bit to the right on that first extra point try.
They gained 6 field goals this year and a long of 42. Again, what wind we have is out of the east, so a crosswind blowing toward the home stands.
I think regardless of what happens here, I think with the time they got left and timeouts, I think Bulldogs got to be ready to get the offense out there and move the ball.
So from the far hash.
Blocked and returned for a touchdown, or is it?
All right, 38-yard attempt out of the hold of Bonga. High snap, the kick is up. Plenty of distance, and it is no good. Wide right.
Wide right.
So a good drive for Wheaton North comes up with no points. Bulldog defense, that penalty was key on that one.
Scores a victory there after that penalty.
So the Bulldogs will get it back. 1:16 left. 7-7 ball game.
I think, again, you drop it down a gear and put the pedal to the floor right here.
First and 10, Batavia. The ball at their own 20. Batavia with their full complement of 3 timeouts left.
Stoffel's in the offensive line. Need to make sure they give him time here.
Cooper 2 of 3 passing so far. Instead, it will go to Phillips. Phillips bounces it in. Number 54 that time got a big hand of a number 4 on the back of the jersey and spun Phillips down for a loss.
We'll stretch that 4 into a 14 here.
Loss of a couple. And the Bulldogs second down and 12. Clock continues to run. 50 seconds left. You know, if Wheaton North had more timeouts now, I wouldn't be surprised if they were taking it. But again, just 1 timeout left. Stuttle and Martin to the right. Peterson to the left on second down and 12. Handoff to Evers. Evers out across the 20 to about the 22 or 3.
Jeremiah Evers, the ball carrier.
Bulldogs take 1 shot here with 20 seconds left. We might not get a playoff.
Gain of 5 for Evers. Down to 12, 10 seconds, and it looks like Batavia will be content to take a tie into the halftime locker room. So matchup between top 10 teams in Class 7A. Not much separating these two ball clubs. It's 7-7 at halftime. Stick around. We'll bring you second half coverage. Recap the first half. See if we can get some up scores from around the area.
I want to take care of a little BATV business and thank our viewers out there who have donated this last week. Don and Marge Sullivan, Bill Leonhard, Scott Tews, James Johnson, Mark Davis, Christine McFadden, Gene Frazier, Brian Finch, Cookie Bernardi, Richard Anderson, Scott Newth, Sandy Zahner, Chuck and Laura Bernabe, James Lau, Wayne Carlson, Linda Newberry, Jane Wolf, Frank Scacia, Bob Beattybar, Mark Taylor, Tad Piron, Julie Wirtz, and Sue Scatia. Notice she gets her name pronounced correctly. All right, thanks a lot for helping us out, defray the cost of the IHSA fees for broadcast rights to this IHSA playoff game. And now enjoy the Batavia dance team.
All right, we're back. It's halftime at Bulldog Stadium of this second round matchup between the Bulldogs and the Falcons of Wheaton North. And we've got a great ball game going so far. Exactly what you would expect from two good defenses.
And this is what a second round game should be. I mean, the first one, sometimes you're a little mismatched in some respects. But these second, third, the later rounds should actually be these kind of games that stay close, that teams really have to fight for every inch.
7-7 tie here, both clubs scoring in the second quarter. And let's recap that scoring here. After a scoreless first period, the Falcons got on the board first. A good-looking drive culminated in this, a 1-yard run by their quarterback, Rhett Metzger. Metzger just followed his center, put his head down. And there you see him going into the end zone. 7-0 Wheaton North. But the Bulldogs had an immediate answer to that. Bulldogs, less than a minute later, drove it down the field. And on this play, quarterback Riley Cooper hit his favorite target, Eric Peterson. And Peterson, despite being interfered with right there.
Just a beautiful shot. I mean, got to give it to our crew today.
Good concentration there. You see Peterson took it in. The umbrellas flying in celebration, and the Bulldogs, after the extra point, tied it at 7, and that's where we stand today. The Bulldogs withstood a good drive there by Wheaton North end the half, but a 38-yard field goal attempt by Higranes was wide right, and we stay at 7-7. Looking at the statistical leaders for the first half, first for Batavia. Again, very tough tough job for the offense to go up against a defense like Wheaton North's, and not a lot of offensive plays. You look at those numbers out there, Alan, the Bulldogs defense was on the field a lot. So quarterback Riley Cooper just 2 of 3 for 38 yards. Of course, the 29 big ones going on the touchdown pass to Peterson. Running game has been held in check. Erweiler had that big run on 3rd down and short. He's the leading rusher for Batavia, 2 carries for 38 yards. It's been tough for just about everybody else. Elijah Green, 2 carries for 13. Evers, 3 carries for 11. Phillips, 4 carries for 7. Cooper, 1 carry for 4. And Jared Martin, 1 carry for 2. That's it for the rushing department. Martin, 1 catch for 9 yards. And, of course, Peterson, 1 catch for 29 yards. For the Falcons, led by their outstanding senior running back, Sam Singleton. Singleton, 19 first-half carries for 91 yards to lead the way. Quarterback Metzger, 5 carries for 10 yards and the touchdown. 1 carry for Antoine Tolbert for a yard. Metzger in the passing department, 4 of 5 for 41 yards, completing passes to 4 different receivers. Single catches for Tyler Johnson, Christian Halstead, Alex Adams, and Jake Johnson for the Falcons. So, Alan, we've got a couple score updates around the state here. Taking a look at 7A. Again, the winner of today's Bulldogs-Falcons game will take on the winner of the game at 3 o'clock this afternoon between Alton and Lincoln Way West. That game being played at Alton. Some other 7A scores. Late first half, Lincoln Way Central 14, Percy 7. With 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, Mount Carmel leads Normal Community 14-13. And at the half, Lake Zurich leads Plainfield North 14-3. In Class 8A, a couple games of interest. Oswego, as we mentioned, off to a good start against Glenbard West. They now lead 17-0 in that ball game. Loyola Academy, a 21-0 lead over Hinsdale Central second quarter. And an early score from St. Charles East. The Saints lead the #1 team in the state, Lincoln Way East, 7-6.
You know, like we mentioned before the game, if the Fighting Saints are hitting on all cylinders on their own field, they're a formidable team. I mean, they're not, I guess, incapable of beating the #1 team. We get ready to go here. The Bulldogs will get the ball, start the second half, and see if our offense can give the defense a little bit more of a rest.
Yeah, you look at the offensive plays for Batavia. Let's see, they've got 16 offensive plays as compared
they do have enough
to
toes and fingers to count on
30 for Wheaton North. So again, the winner, if Batavia should win today, they will be guaranteed to be on the road likely a week from today, either at Alton or at Lincoln Way West, which is located in New Lenox.
I think what we do is if we have to go to Alton, we call up our Wentzville connection, Sullivan's, and see if we can come hang out with them.
Sullivan's in attendance here in Batavia today. Made the trek up. Good to see them, as always, despite their St. Louis Blues jackets that they're both sporting this afternoon.
They're easy to find in a crowd. And we had check-ins today from Yulee, Florida. Mr. Reichstag informing me how nice and warm it was down there in Florida, as usual. Check-in from John Tillman. I think who else checked in already?
Cookie Bernardi. We heard from Cookie in warm Arizona.
I was going to say, it's always warm out there. Just how warm is it? All right.
And one score update, Alan. I know you've got interest in this one. Tuscola leads Brown County 7-0. I've got a friend who's down at the Marmion Springfield Sacred Heart Griffin game, and he has not checked in yet.
Congratulations to the girls cross-country team, finishing 9th in the state this year.
All right. Girls cross-country team, if you didn't hear that, finished 9th in the state, so congratulations to them.
And I've been paying a little bit more attention to cross country the next few years as we have a repeat #1 finisher in, I think, in 8th grade this year in cross country.
Yeah, they've got some good young runners. All right, we're just about ready for second half action. As Alan mentioned, Batavia will get the ball to start the second half from a damp Bulldog Stadium.
All right.
Bulldogs will be operating from right to left. Taylor and Evers deep for Batavia. Evers with a 22-yard return after the Wheaton North touchdown.
All right. Get this second half rolling.
Ball falls off the tee. So we'll add a little more drama here to our second half start.
The only drama I want to see is somebody in a red jersey heading to the end zone.
And we're underway second half. High short kick. This will be fielded by Martin at about the 19. Martin spins out to about the 28-yard line where the Bulldogs will start second half action, 1st and 10.
Decent field position for the Bulldogs to start. Cooper and the Dogs head out.
Davies outscored their opponents 42-6 in third quarters this season. You remember the only team to score? Remember that game? First down carry, it's Phillips. Phillips hard run and good surge out across the 35.
So would that have been Larkin in the third
That's right,
quarter?
exactly right.
So what we're saying is my memory was actually right for once today?
Injured Bulldog down on the play. I believe that's Green. Gain of 7 for Phillips.
10 to that injured Bulldog on the field. I'm going to revisit our list of donors from the last week from helping us out here to take care of the IHSA fees for this broadcast. Again, thanks to Don and Marge Sullivan, Bill Leonhard, Scott Tews, James Johnson, Mark Davis, Christine McFadden, Gene Frazier, Brian Finch, Cookie Bernardi, Richard Anderson, Scott Newth, Sandy Zahner, Chuck and Laura Bernabe, James Lau, Wayne Carlson, Melinda Newberry, Jane Wolf, Frank Scacia, Bob Beattybar, Mark Taylor, Tad Piron, Julie Wirtz, Susan Scacia.
A healthy list, and thanks to everyone for making their donations. Again, being used to offset the IHSA playoff broadcast fees, and Green up on his feet and walking off under his own power.
We've got a check-in here from Joe Essling, watching in North Aurora tonight, or today, this afternoon.
So a gain of 7 by Phillips sets up 2nd down and 3, just underway second half, tie ball game at 7.
And any money that we have left over after this season 1 will be used again during the basketball season and possibly put towards funds for next year's system.
It's Phillips again. Phillips bounces it to the outside, and we'll have enough for a Batavia 1st down.
Reggie Phillips, the ball carrier.
Got awfully close to getting a handful of face masks there.
Dan Chesney made the stop. 1st down, Batavia.
Phillips a gain of 5. Phillips 19 yards on 6 carries, 1st down Batavia. Just underway second half. We have a winner in our trivia contest, Alan. We'll get to that.
That's right.
In the 3rd quarter. Stick around. Cooper out of the gun. Handoff up the middle. This is Taylor, and Taylor gets close to 1st down yardage, his first carry of the game.
You could say this was a trivial pursuit for the entire season to this point.
You could. Taylor 8 yards on his first carry of the game, and the Bulldogs 2nd down and short. 7-7 ball game. Touchdowns by Netzger for Wheaton North, Peterson for Batavia. Just less than a minute apart, 2nd quarter. 2nd down and a long 2 for Batavia. and Batavia's forced to call a timeout. 10:21 to play third quarter.
Something
It's a
not
problem
right.
getting that call in from the sideline.
Definitely, I'll say, a wise move not to make a mistake.
So there you see the Batavia offense huddled on the sideline.
And that's kind of the view that the running backs get when they come up to the line.
Quick score update, Alan. Oswego's lead has now been trimmed 17-7. Panthers lead it over Glenbard West in a game being played at Glenbard East due to field conditions at Dushan Field in Glen Ellen. Another quick score, Prairie Ridge leads Cary Grove 10-7.
There's another good battle.
Yeah, conference rivals in that one. All right, out of the timeout, second down for Batavia, 2nd and 3. Erweiler split out, comes in motion. Handoff goes to Taylor. Did he cut forward?
Yeah,
Maybe just a fraction of a second too early?
A smidge too early. Yep.
So a costly penalty here, as Batavia would have been very close to a first down. $10:17 to play third quarter.
Coaching staff not happy with that.
Coach Piron pleading his case on that one. I don't think he's going to win that argument. So backed up to the 42 now, and it'll be 2nd down and 8 for Batavia. 3 receivers right side this time. Taylor stays in at running back. Cooper will throw instead. Stuttle catches it at the 49, and will have enough for a Batavia first down. I like that play call there. Safe throw.
I think we got a quick comment from Caitlin on the sidelines.
Hey guys, yeah, it was funny when Rudy announced that first down. I could hear the echo in through your microphone in my headset. Coach Wardinsky said that their team doesn't really have an advantage over Batavia because where they're good, Batavia is good. He said cutting down on mistakes and capitalizing on the other team's mistakes is usually the difference in these types of games. And as supported by the score there on the scoreboard, these teams so far are pretty evenly matched. I don't have a count on penalties, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say Batavia has just a few more than Wheaton North so far in this game. David Allen, the rain has, or the mist has kind of stopped down here, so we'll send it back up to you.
Thanks, Caitlin, and don't go too far out on that limb because it might snap off.
I'm not that heavy.
So Batavia went right back to that same play. 5 yards, Cooper to Stuttle, 2nd down and 5. Handoff to Green, right back in the ball game. Good to see him back in there, and he fights forward.
Did we ever get a whistle?
Elijah Green to the 42-yard line, and it will set up 3rd down and about 3. 7-7 tie, 8:41 to play third quarter. This is the opening possession, second half. Batavia started this drive back at the 28-yard line. They're at the 42 of Wheaton North now, but a big 3rd down coming up.
Jancy back in, coming this way.
Direct snap to Erweiler, and Erweiler hit hard and spun down.
Yeah, he's running right off of Jancy's outside shoulder on that play. And
the chains will move, so Erweiler picks up the first down.
Big surge by the offensive line there. Great shot there on that replay. But wow, what a hit at the end of that.
Batavia right up to the line. 1st and 10 from the 38. 3 receivers right. And a penalty marker is dropped along the near sideline, and a procedure penalty against Batavia.
Really? Okay, I waited till the second half to say it, but we're going the wrong way.
You know, the penalty, if anything else, they kind of derailed momentum in this game. You know, Batavia right up to the line that time.
Ready to move and whatever play they want to run on that quick shot.
1st and 15 as the result of the penalty. Clock winds, 8 minutes to play third quarter. 7-7 ball game.
They might go right back with that same play.
Again, 3 receivers right. Green, the running back. Green will get the carry up the middle, and Green, not much doing there as he was met immediately by Richard Ficacello and lost. I'm sorry, they're going to give him about a yard, I guess, 42-yard line.
Bulldogs need to keep this one rolling. This is a really important drive, I think, in this game. Just mentally and momentum-wise, this needs to happen.
2nd down and 14 now. 2 receivers right. Richter split left. Cooper rolls to his right under some pressure, and he's going to be taken down and sacked.
Almost a late hit in there.
Ficacello again got there in the first sack of the ball game, and it's back to the 48-yard line, a loss of 6.
Big 3rd and 20, it looks like here.
Yeah, so what looked to be a first down is now turned into a 3rd and 21.
North putting some pressure on, and I just about guarantee you they're not going to let up on pressure this time.
Yeah, Batavia just 5 pass attempts today and a 3rd down and 20 to go. Cooper drops back to throw. Good protection this time. Steps up, and he's ankle tackle that time at the 45. So the pocket collapsed there a bit. Cooper tried to take off and run in an ankle tackle, and Batavia will be faced with a decision here on 4th and long, and I'm sure the punt unit will come out.
Got to get a good snap here.
So a promising drive that chewed up half of the third quarter clock. Comes up empty, and the Bulldogs will be forced to punt. Richter gets the kickoff.
Snap. Good kick.
Low kick, and they're going to let this one bounce. And this is going to take a nice Batavia roll and is going to be stopped inside the 4-yard line. Richter with his 8th punt inside the 20, a beauty that time. And the Falcons will start deep in their own territory. 5:46 to play. Third quarter of this IHSA 7A second round matchup from Batavia.
Time for them to unleash the dogs and let them run wild here.
We saw this in the first half when Batavia was backed up in a very similar spot. Wheaton North got 3 and out, I believe, on that one, and got excellent field position. That led to their first score and only score. 1st and 10 from their own 4. First possession for Wheaton North, second half. I formation backfield. Hand off to Singleton. Singleton tripped up out across the 8 to about the 9.
Michael Nemick made the stop.
Now we'll see if they keep plugging away here. Do they get aggressive and try and flick a quick pass out there?
2nd down and 5. Clock winding down near the 5-minute mark, third quarter. 7-7 ball game. Singleton again.
Right through there.
And he's got an opening. Singleton across the 20. Stubble got a hand on him, held him up just enough, but a good run for Singleton.
Sam Singleton, the ball carrier. First down, Wheaton North.
That got that big Wheaton North contingent back into this ball game. Singleton with his biggest run of the day. All the way out to the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 24. Singleton up to 120 yards on 21 carries, the most by any back against Batavia this season. 1st and 10, Wheaton North from the 33. Right back to Singleton. Singleton right up the middle. Breaks through. He's got a seam. He's at the 40. He's at the 30. Stuttle gives chase and finally brings him down, but Sam Singleton is putting on a show here on this drive.
Single-handedly making it happen.
all the way down to the 16-yard line.
He's going to take a breather. Won't be out there for this play. Ball sitting on the 16-yard line. The Falcons head back up to the line of scrimmage.
1st and 10. Eli Odell in a tailback this time. I'm sorry, check that. That's number 7, Tolbert. And Tolbert tiptoes and is in for a Wheaton North touchdown.
Number 7, Antoine.
Tolbert with a 16-yard touchdown run. And Wheaton North goes 96 yards and takes the lead back. Here you see Tolbert to the outside. Did a great job staying in bounds here late. Just gets inside the pylon. And Wheaton North on the board again.
Hate that I get to use this, but he tipped Tolbert it into the end zone. Ow. That won't even hurt me.
The Grains' extra point attempt is good, and with 3:59 to play, third quarter, that makes the score Wheaton North 14, Batavia 7. Watching live coverage of playoff action on BATV. So Singleton, the story of that drive. That 51-yard run set up the 16-yard touchdown run by Antoine Tolbert. That for Tolbert. He's just his second carry, but a big one there as Wheaton North takes the lead. Now it's going to come back, like you said, Alan, to the Batavia offense has got to do something here.
They've got to have an answer.
Here's the kick. This one will be fielded by Taylor. Taylor at about the 1.
Head of steam.
Taylor. Good burst, and he's out across the 30 to the 35. So a nice return by Artavian Taylor. Sets up Batavia where they will start their second drive of the second half, now trailing 14-7.
Taylor will go from half speed here in this play to full speed right about here. That last 10 yards just clicked off really quick.
33-yard return for Taylor. The Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10 from their own 34. 3:52 to play, third quarter. Trailing Wheaton North 14-7. Peterson comes in motion. The pitch goes to Evers. Evers
Outside.
Gets to the corner and he's pushed out of bounds. Short gain for Evers.
Jackson Gray with the push out.
Jackson Gray made the stop.
Gain of 2. Second down and 8. Three receivers right this time. Cooper will throw, stops, hitches, just out of the reach of Richter, incomplete.
Pass was intended for number 6, Colin Richter.
And Batavia finds themselves 3rd down and 8 quickly. Clock stopped 3:41 in the third.
A lot of time left in this game. But I think it's going to start coming down to every possession being extremely important.
3rd down and 8. They need to get to the 44-yard line to move the chains. Martin in motion. Cooper drops, steps up, and into traffic, and he's taken down. Second sack for Ficasiello.
Riley Cooper, the ball carrier.
And the Bulldogs, a quick 3 and out here. So Wheaton North swinging momentum here.
Yeah, this is not the way you want the third quarter to be going.
So Richter on to punt. Gets it off high, very high kick to the near sideline. Takes a Batavia bounce and skips out around the 25. So it's going to fall to the Batavia defense again.
Defense is going to have to make something happen here. You know, the way they're running the ball, I don't think you're going to get the chance to pick one off. If they can maintain momentum and keep moving the ball.
Sam Singleton, 22 carries for 171 yards.
The Falcons might not have to take to the air again.
Falcons 4 of 5 passing for 41, so they've been effective when they have thrown. 3:01 to play third quarter. 1st and 10 from their own 25. Again, nothing fancy with Glenbard North. They just beat you with their line, and this outstanding running back, Singleton, right there. This time,
nowhere.
Very little for Singleton.
Sam Singleton, ball carrier.
Burweiler on that tackle.
Ethan Towers made the stop.
Towers credited with that tackle.
Here's the other thing, too. Wheaton North can kill a lot of clock with this offense.
Right.
They'll be in no hurry. You'll see a steady dose of Singleton.
Well, they've got the lead now, so.
Been no turnovers in the game. It'll be Singleton one more time, and Singleton met and stopped for a short gain. So Batavia with a chance to get a 3-and-out here.
On that last scoring drive, every time he hit somebody, he bounced off of them. First 2 plays here, whoever's hit him first has taken him down.
So a huge 3rd down coming up here with under 2 minutes to play third quarter. 3rd down and 9 for the Falcons. It's 14-7 Wheaton North. Winner looking to get to the quarterfinals.
Going to the shotgun.
Netzger will throw. He's far side, caught, and a good tackle to meet him immediately. That was Stuttle.
Stopped him short.
Halstead with the catch, his second of the day, out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 8. It's 4th and about a yard. And the punt unit comes on for Wheaton North. So a good effort there by the Batavia defense to get back off the field. Stuttle stands deep. He calls for the fair catch at about the 32-yard line. So the Bulldogs will get it right back. 54 seconds left third quarter. Still 14-7 Wheaton North. You're watching live coverage of Bulldog football on BATV. All right, let's get the answer to our trivia question, shall we? We wanted to know Jim Rexilius, the legendary coach at Wheaton North. They won state titles in 79 and 86. He was not the coach in 81. We want to know where he coached that year. And Chip Hickman, our good friend, got that one right. He coached at Wheaton College for 1 year. Now, Chip, I want to point out that they were not the Thunder back then. They were the Crusaders, but we're going to give it to you. 1st and 10, Batavia. Cooper out of the gun. The pitch this time to Martin.
Got
and
room.
Martin with a good gain on 1st down. Ball came loose, though.
No.
Wheaton North thinks they have it. No official
down.
indication yet, and I think Batavia will keep it. Right in front of that Wheaton North student section, and they let their displeasure know.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Chip. We'll get your information and get you a copy of Batavia-opoly, sponsored by the Batavia Chamber of Commerce.
Again, thanks to the Chamber for that sponsorship throughout the season. Had a lot of fun with those trivia questions.
11 different winners so far. 2nd down and 1. Eppers up the middle, and he'll have enough for a Batavia 1st down.
Jeremiah Evers, the ball carrier.
Out to the 45-yard line.
See if Batavia keeps
King made the stop.
tempo up here a little bit.
See if they get another playoff. Just 7 seconds left. They will not, and we will go to the 4th quarter. 12 minutes remaining for one of these two clubs. Batavia's got a little bit of work to do, down 14-7 here on BATV.
And the
Again, check out our website at mybatv.com and find that little donate button and give us a donation, help defray the IHSA broadcasting and webcasting fees that are charged each and every game throughout the IHSA playoffs. And I mentioned earlier, anything that we have left over, we'll probably be putting towards some upgrades to the broadcast system that we use during both football and basketball. And you've seen how much of a leap forward we have taken with instant replay this year. I always love it that it's a leap forward to look back. You see what we've already seen, but a little bit better look at it, and some great camera work by our crew this year has just made it a phenomenally fun season up here in the booth.
Quick score update here before Batavia takes it. St. Charles East leads Lincoln Way East 7-6 at halftime. Upset in the making at Norris Stadium?
Could be.
1st and 10 Batavia. Handoff and hard hit that time right at the line. At Wheaton North defense.
Yep.
Martin
running into a brick wall.
2 painful yards there. 2nd down and 8. Just underway 4th quarter. The 3rd quarter score by Wheaton North has made it a 14-7 game. 3 receivers left. Stuttle to the near side. He's going to throw that way into Martin. And Martin is hit immediately at about the 49-yard line, a gain of just 2.
Forward progress got him up almost to the 50.
Third down and a long 5 for Batavia. Minute gone by, 4th quarter.
I almost feel sorry for whoever made the first contact with him, because the second defender that came up, he became the buffer on that last hit.
3rd down and 5. Cooper will throw. Has time.
A lot of contact
going deep
over here
for Peterson, and it's batted down incomplete.
Pass was intended for number 11, Eric Peterson.
Now it's 4th down and 5.
What are you going to do here? Well, here comes the punt team.
Yeah, I think in a 1-score game against this defense where you've had trouble moving the ball, this is the smart thing to do. The Batavia defense had a 3-and-out last time, and again, they're going to rely on them. They've relied on them all year.
Don't give them any shorter field.
2 very good defenses matched up today. Good snap and the kick by Richter.
Good
end
kick.
over end, short.
Oh,
Escapes the ankle tackle.
He's got room.
And
got
a penalty marker
back,
down.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty obvious block in the back. So this one's coming back. Negates what was a good return that time by Jackson Gray.
After the catch.
So the clock stops with 10:20 left.
I think 90% of the student section doesn't understand that call.
Yeah. A couple other quick scores, Alan. Glenbard West right back in that ball game against Oswego. That's now 17-13 in favor of Oswego. Hinsdale Central on the board. It's now 21-7 Loyola Academy. A 7A final. Mount Carmel beat Normal Community 14-13. And Lake Zurich's up on Plainfield North 24-3. Again, if you missed it, St. Charles East leads Lincoln Way East 7-6 at halftime. 1st and 10, Wheaton North, the ball at their own 22 after the penalty. And Metzger's going to throw on 1st down.
Way out
Heaves it out there, and it's they're going to call Stuttle for interference. I'm not sure, first of all, that ball was catchable.
Yeah,
and second of all, incidental.
They ran into each other. This is
So a defensive pass interference penalty coming up here.
They're calling holding.
Or defensive holding.
Holding against Batavia.
So that'll move it out to the 32-yard line. 1st and 10 now for Wheaton North. 10-14 to play in the ball game. Falcons a 7-point lead and the ball.
I'm restraining myself, Dave.
Good work. It'll be Singleton. Singleton picks a seam and dives out across the 35 to the 37. Bouch with the tackle for Batavia. Singleton is so good at, gains that, or runs that are going to look like they're going to go for a yard, maybe 2, end up as 5-yard gains almost every time.
Yeah, like I said earlier, it seems like he bounces off first contact.
25 carries now, 178 yards. 2nd down and 5, under 10 minutes to play in the ball game. Netzger to throw again. Under pressure, Wirtz got a hand on him, and Netzger will take off running, and Erweiler trips him up.
Yep.
See where they spot this.
Maybe 2 yards. 39. Yeah, giving him the 39-yard line.
So good pursuit that time by Wirtz. Forced Netzger to take off. And another huge 3rd down situation for the Batavia defense. 3rd down and 3.
The home side stands starting to rock over here.
3rd down and 3. 9:25 to play. Netzger directs traffic in the backfield, and Wheaton North will take their first timeout.
Timeout, Wheaton North.
9:25 to go here in the 4th quarter.
Score update from Marmion. Marmion trails Sacred Heart Griffin 24-0 first quarter.
Ouch. It's a long ride home.
Well, not if you're winning 24-0. That's.
But isn't Marmion down there? Or
no, it's in Aurora.
No, it's in Aurora. On a clear night, we could probably see their stadium lights from here, but it's definitely not clear today.
Yeah, foggy, misty afternoon here in Batavia. Rain seems to have let up.
Now if the pressure can get turned up out here. Bulldogs in search of an answer.
Yeah, big 3rd down here. 3rd down and 3.
This might be a great time for the Alumni World turnover to happen.
No turnovers for either club here today. Batavia stacks the box. Look at this, Alan.
Yeah.
11 guys within 3 yards of the line of scrimmage. The pitch goes to Singleton. Singleton tries
Nowhere.
to hurdle. Nothing doing. He gets maybe a yard, and it'll be 4th down and 2.
Like somebody got a hold of him up in the air. I wouldn't be surprised if they went for it, but looks like the punt team's coming out.
Now, at this point, they're going to play the field position game here, too. They're going to rely on that defense, which has really done an excellent job. They've really shut down Batavia's offense today.
Kick.
Bounces, checks up, and will stop just inside the 20. So the Bulldogs will get it back. 8:44 to play in the ball game. Wheaton North leads at 14-7 on BATV.
The load squarely on the shoulders of the offense right now. He's got to come up with an answer and get this ball into the end zone.
First down, Batavia.
Heading to the Bulldogs end zone.
1st and 10 from their own 19. Martin comes in motion. Cooper the pitch to Martin again. 2nd time they've run that play, and he's met immediately by Daquan Ramsey.
Jared Martin, the ball carrier.
Martin, no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Batavia, sense of urgency now. That's Taylor. Taylor gets past 1 defender, 2 defenders. Taylor, good patience, still on his feet. Taylor dances through it. He's out close to the 40. Artavian Taylor with a great run. Boy, did Batavia need that.
Finally tackled by number 10, Trenton Hegrains.
Clock winds after the first down. It's Martin. Martin met for no gain. Under 8 minutes to play. 14-7 Wheaton North. Second down and 10 Batavia from their own 40. Batavia going hurry up.
Yep. Seems if they can get past this first line of Falcon defense, they've got room.
Cooper, good time, finds Martin. Martin's going to have to make a man miss, and does. Martin first down into Wheaton North territory.
And you see the hurry-up call coming from the coaching staff on the sidelines. Bulldogs got the Falcons on their heels.
Ball into Wheaton North territory, 1st and 10 from the 48, 7:41 to play. Handoff Stuttle. Stuttle
Turning.
gets the corner, but good pursuit that time.
Stuttle, the ball carrier.
Bo Needbala got there after a gain of about 3. Second down and 7. 7.5 minutes left in the ball game. Cooper under center takes off and runs, and will pick up a few down to about the 41 or 2.
Riley Cooper, the ball carrier.
I think Bulldogs are also in the mode of this is 4-down territory at this point.
So just inside the 42. Clock starting to become a factor here.
Power package coming in now.
3rd down and 4 for Batavia. 7 minutes to go.
Jancy and Wirtz both in there.
They need the 38. It's Erweiler. Erweiler caught from behind, but bounces off a tackler, and Erweiler down inside the 30. What a difference he's made in the offense, particularly today. 14 yards for Erweiler. He's the leading rusher for Batavia. 4 carries for 56 yards today. 1st and 10 Batavia, 6:36 and counting. From the 28. Peterson split to the near side. Erweiler to the left. It's Taylor. Taylor tripped up. Not much.
Taylor's ball carrier.
No gain.
Center Stoffels looks in a little bit of pain.
Yeah, he was
right
a
now. He's a little slow to get up the last 2 plays.
And on the last drive as well. Under 6 minutes to play. 2nd down and 9. Green now in at running back. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Cooper to throw, steps up, and he'll run. Cooper brought down from behind, but he's going to be...
Ball was down. Ref right behind the play is saying it's down.
So Cooper will move the chains for Batavia down to the 17-yard line, a gain of 11. 5:40 to play. 14-7 Wheaton North, but Batavia on the move. 1st and 10 from the 17. Phillips back in at running back. Phillips and Green, receiver split right and left. Phillips right up the middle. Phillips with a good hole and takes it down inside the 10. Gain of 8 for Phillips. The best drive of the second half for Batavia. 5 minutes to play. 2nd down and 2 yards to go. Erweiler and Green, and it'll go to Erweiler on the direct snap, and this one
Somebody moved.
is going to be backed up. So another 2nd down and short. How many times have we seen that on 2nd or 3rd down and short where a penalty has moved them back?
3 or 4 times today. That's just been a killer.
4:44 left to play in the ball game, and this has been
In the fourth?
pretty much what we expected. Two high caliber quality teams here today, locked in a one-score game. So as the result of the penalty, make it 2nd down and 7. Back at the 14-yard line. Erweiler
Again,
spins off a couple tacklers, gets back to the original line of scrimmage,
back about to the 9-yard line.
setting up 3rd and short.
Braden Anthony made the stop.
Gain of 5 for Erweiler.
Do I get to say this first, Dave? Is the sun going to come out for overtime?
It's brightest it's been all day, and it'll be a lot brighter if Batavia can punch this one in here. Under 4 minutes left, 3rd down and 2. Drive started back at the 19. It's advanced to the Wheaton North 9.
Changing it up.
Erweiler splits wide left. Cooper to Green. Green penalty marker down.
Did we get a defense to jump this time?
Green, the ball carrier.
Nope.
Another penalty on Batavia.
Flag down the play.
Doing this again and again is not helping.
Back to the 14 again. Remains 3rd down. Clock stopped, 3:38 to play. 14-7 is the Wheaton North lead. Bulldogs 3rd down and 7 as they shuffle personnel here.
Just need to get this in the end zone.
Obviously,
Doesn't matter if they leave any time on the clock for Wheaton. That would be okay with me.
obviously 2-down territory from here. 3:20 to go. 3rd down and 8. Cooper
Throwing it.
stops, comes back the other way, and he's sacked back at the 21.
That was number 91,
Riley Cooper, the ball
Sean King.
King got Cooper, and the season likely comes down to this play for Batavia, a loss of 6. All the way back to the 20. 4th down and 13 now for the Bulldogs. So Batavia, do you call a timeout here, or they're going to just get up and...
My 4th and 13 is, I'm thinking maybe it might be a Richter scale touchdown.
3 receivers left, 2 right, empty backfield, Cooper back to throw.
Time.
Heaves it into the
got
corner
it.
of the end zone. He's looking for Stuttle, and he's got it for a Batavia touchdown. 4th down conversion, Stuttle with a great catch.
I'll tell you, the guttiest play right there on that block was Stoffels making sure he had time. Couldn't get himself back up off the field, but he made that block.
And what a great over-the-shoulder catch by Stuttle. Got past Deming on that one, and now a big extra point coming up here. Out of the hold of Peterson, the kick is up, and it is good. And with 2.5 minutes to play, that makes the score Wheaton North 14, Batavia 14. You're watching live coverage of playoff action here on BATV.
Batavia 14. Wheaton North
Comes down
14.
to this last defensive stand by the Batavia Bulldogs.
Family Dental.
So a 4th down and 13 conversion after the sack had backed them up.
Farm Church and Matty and Goose. Here, kickoff. Be sponsored by Artwell Systems.
That for Stuttle, his 3rd receiving touchdown, second in 2 weeks, and that was huge. 14 all tie. And as we've said all along, it comes down to the defense again. Hargraves and Gray deep for the Falcons with 2:30 to go. Here's Carlson's kick. High kick to the near side. Gray at about the 11.
Got to get there.
Gray, big burst up the middle, still on his feet. Golden hangs on for dear life, and brings him down at the 36.
Jackson Gray, ball carrier.
Coach Piron said during the week that this is one of the best special teams units that he's seen. So here's the situation, 2:23 to play, tie ball game. Both clubs with 2 timeouts remaining. Wheaton North will start this drive from their own 36-yard line.
As the mission and the hats in front of us say, seek and destroy on the defensive side of the ball.
Out of the shotgun, Netzger. Netzger will run. Patient run. Gets a couple.
Rick Netzer, ball carrier.
Netzger will pick up 3.
John Golden made the stop.
Falcons a very, very patient team here. I don't think any of the stuff I watched throughout the season did they ever go into a hurry up.
They've been, as a member of the DuPage Valley, they've been in some tight ball games, as has Batavia this year. 2nd down and 7, under 2 minutes to play. 3 receivers right. Netzger will run again. Netzger drags a couple defenders out to the 45-yard line.
Brett Netzer, the ball carrier.
Gain of 6. It'll be about a yard short of the first down.
Michael Jansen made the stop.
3rd down and 1.
Erweiler.
Boy, you see no panic on this Wheaton North offense. They're just, they know exactly what they need to do here. 3 receivers right on 3rd down and 1. It'll be Netzger, the quarterback keeper, and I think he's going to have enough for the first down. So the clock will stop to move the chains. 1:16.
They might measure on this one. Oh, they're going to move them.
Pickup of 2.
Brett Netzer, ball carrier.
1st and 10 Falcons. 1:16 left. They're at their own 47. Netzger, time to throw, has Adams. Adams gets past Conger, but Hines is there to clean up into Batavia territory.
Alex Adams.
Adams' 2nd catch. Gain of 5.
Confusion here on the Falcon side of the ball.
2nd down and about 5. Hargraves sprints back to the near side. And they go to Halstead. I'm sorry, it was Halstead. Makes the catch, and that will be another first down for Wheaton North. 42 seconds left.
Don't let them get any closer.
Again, they've got a good kicker. Something you don't often consider in the high school game, but
for somebody to get through there.
7-yard gain. First down from the Batavia 41.
If Mad Max and the linemen can get through there.
3 receivers right. This offensive line has done a great job protecting today. Netzger rolls to his right, throws, and that's incomplete. He was looking for Adams. Conger was there in the coverage.
Good catch on the sidelines, though. It was 87 over there.
That ends a string of 6 straight completions by Netzger, and will make it 2nd down and 10. 38 seconds left. Tie ball game.
Now it's time for the Alumni World turnover, Dave.
If there was ever a time for it, my friend.
Oh,
what a ball game.
Pick 6 would be nice right now.
2 very good teams.
Okay, I'm asking for too much.
2nd down and 10. 3 receivers right again. Netzger drops back to throw. In some pressure, and there's both the balls loose. It's picked up. Batavia's come away with it. Erweiler picked up the fumble, and they're in Wheaton North territory.
It was a turnover, but it wasn't a pick 6. Did you see
that,
Stan? You got to be careful. That could be
What a huge play there. The turnover forced, and now 30 seconds remain. Again, Batavia 2 timeouts left. And they've got a good kicker themselves.
Yeah.
Let's watch the replay here, Alan. So Netzger back to throw. Steps up.
Steps back.
Bouch got him, and the ball came loose, and Erweiler right there to scoop it up. 1st and 10 from the Wheaton North 44. Evers circles into the backfield. The pitch. the reverse.
Oh.
Here's Martin. He's going to throw it deep. He's looking for Taylor, and it's almost intercepted. Wow.
Great role reversal there and playing some defense.
Number 28, Art Taylor.
Taylor made a great play there to avoid that interception.
Chesney covering the play.
Martin, who played some quarterback at the lower levels.
The idea was very interesting and fairly well executed.
8 seconds go off the clock there. 22 seconds left, 2nd down and 10. Again, Batavia with 2 timeouts remaining.
They want to try and give me a heart attack, don't they?
2 receivers right, 2 left. Cooper drops back to throw, steps up. He's going to take off. Cooper with some running room. Cooper circles back to the middle, and he's undercut, but he's got the first down.
Yeah, so that gives them time to get set. You got 15 seconds left. Don't have to. Oh, they'll use a timeout.
Timeout, Batavia.
Realistically, they need at least 15, maybe 20 yards here to give Carlson a good try.
So the ball is spotted at the 34-yard line. So it would be 51 yards from here. His longest this year is 35. There you see Cooper finds a big hole and takes off.
Put that ball away.
Yeah, he's done that a couple times where.
I know.
All right, 15 seconds remain. Batavia with 1 timeout remaining. The ball at the 34.
Sorry, Dave, I can't sit down.
1st and 10. Can Batavia pull off the improbable comeback here? Tied it with 2:30 left. Forced a turnover, and now they're at the 34.
Can the slightly beat up and depleted line give them enough time?
2 receivers, actually 3 receivers right. Will they look for Richter in the slot? Cooper stops, heaves, near side, looking for Stuttle, incomplete.
Couldn't make it back to it. So you got 9 seconds. This might just have to be a shot at the end zone.
You do have a timeout. I think you try to maybe get it up where you can try the field goal. Pick up 7 or 8 here. 9 seconds left. Could overtime be in our future? Will Batavia be able to pull this one out?
All questions to be answered here on BATV. 2nd round IHSA playoff coverage.
These clubs have been ranked in the top 10 in 7A a good portion of the season.
And right next to each other.
We'll be conference rivals next year. Batavia goes empty backfield, 2nd down and 10, 9 seconds left. They do have a timeout remaining, remember. Cooper will throw. Gets it off to Martin, and Martin is planted immediately.
Timeout.
1 second left.
So you got a shot at the end zone.
All right, so where are they at? Are they going to... They've lost yardage, or no. The ball's at the 33-yard line, so no gain on the play.
Martin slow getting up.
Or maybe a yard. Okay, so from here it would be 33. It would be a 50-yard field goal from here. I think Batavia will take the shot in the end zone.
Yeah, I was just thinking of where he kicked that kickoff from.
One second left. The ball at the 33-yard line. Batavia out of timeouts.
Okay.
Batavia will go for it. Wheaton North with a couple timeouts. Let's see if they see what Batavia lines up in.
And then take a timeout.
33-yard line. Batavia, 3 receivers left. Martin comes out in motion right, so they go empty. Cooper buys some time, steps, throws, caught by Martin. Martin cuts it back to the middle. Martin still on his feet. They lateral it, and the ball comes loose. And the clock will expire. Free football at Bulldog Stadium. Martin caught it down to about the 11-yard line.
Now we get to experience overtime.
So in high school, remember, what will happen is the ball will be at the 10-yard line. It'd be normal set of downs. You'll get an opportunity to score as you normally would, alternate possessions. If it does go to a third overtime, teams are required to go for 2 at that point. Now, Batavia, first ever overtime matchup in the playoffs. We did have a 3 overtime thriller last year against Libertyville that the Bulldogs won 34-31.
And the coaching chess match continues into the OT.
So to recap, Wheaton North took the lead with 3:59 to play third quarter. Tolbert on a 16-yard touchdown run to make it 14-7. Then on 4th down and 13, Cooper found Tommy Stuttle in the end zone for a touchdown to tie it at 14. Batavia forced the first turnover of the game late, but came up short on an attempt to win it in regulation. So we'll go to overtime. So some important decisions here is who will get the ball first? Which end zone will we play at? I believe in high school it stays at the same end zone. College, I know they alternate, but difference from college is those plays start at the 25. In high school, it's at the 10.
Well, we either play in the Bulldog end zone or the Batavia end zone.
What a ball game. 14-14.
See if we can find a coin. Maybe that's what they're looking for out there. Mad Max, the big man in the middle for the defense captain out there to make the call.
You keep an eye on this here, Alan, as I send out the score.
I'm not sure which way coaches are going to want to do this, but
yeah, wind again. It's more of a crosswind, if anything. So it's not an obvious choice.
I think we just won the toss.
So interesting decision here. A lot of clubs like to go for it first to put the pressure on the other team. Some teams like to see the result of the first attempt before deciding what to do. Again, it alternates between rounds. So if we go to a second overtime, the club who has it second will get it first in the second overtime, and we continue to reverse that way. Again, if it goes to a third overtime, teams are required to go for 2. Okay, playoff football going to overtime. Does it get any better than this?
Looks like we're going to the south end zone.
All right. Slightly better view for us. That's good.
Looks like our defense is heading out there.
All right. So it comes down to this. 9-1 Batavia against 8-2 Wheaton North.
All right. And truthfully, when you're out there on defense, this is where you can really win it if you can stop them.
If you can get a stop here. But boy, this rule of overtime really probably favors Glenbard. I'm sorry, Glenbard North. Wheaton North with their power running game. But the ability to throw, that's why.
Same style, I'll just say just a better overall package, Dave. This North team.
All right, so first down, no clock in overtime, only the play clock. It'll be Singleton on first down. Singleton.
Nowhere.
Short gain. Singleton, the workhorse today, 27 carries. Gain of 2. He's got 181 yards, by far the most rushing yards by a player against this Batavia defense this season.
Towers comes up limping for the Bulldogs after that play.
Ball right at the 8-yard line, second down.
Spread it out a little bit here.
Yeah,
watch out for the quarterback draw.
Cluster of receivers right. I think you're right, Alan. Exactly. Tries the left side, falls forward for a couple, and it'll be third down.
Third, just inside the 5, it looks like.
Michael Jancy made the stop.
Jancy gets credit for the stop for the Bulldogs.
And it's now third down at the 4. First overtime, top of the first, if you will. Batavia fans making some noise here. Third down at the 4. Nets are under center. Handoff to Singleton.
Oh, he was going to throw.
Yep. And
he was going to throw.
And it's back. Now it's an interesting decision.
Do they kick? Because they have a good kicker. I mean, I really think that's what they're going to do. The T's coming out, it looks like.
It's back to the 8, so a loss of 4.
Kicker's coming out.
Luke Wirtz made the stop.
Wirtz met him there. Yeah, let's watch that play. Yeah, that play blew up.
He looked like he was ready to throw. Like he wanted to just flick one over the top there.
That was Gray.
Really dangerous call there, I would say. There's the chance of getting hit by a defensive lineman and coughing that ball up.
So Higrains will kick the field goal. This will be a 25-yarder. Kick is up. Line drive kick is good. So after the top of the first overtime.
Maybe 4 if you're really gutsy. Okay.
Maybe 13.
So Batavia will get the ball now from the 10. So obviously the key here is no turnovers. You have to.
Yeah,
the door is open.
Yep.
A touchdown wins it. So the offense back onto the field. Batavia led by Cooper. Cooper 10 of 12 for 108 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Ooh, empty backfield.
Handoff on the sweep. It's Evers. Evers planted. Boy, this has been a hard-hitting game.
45. Nibala. Wow.
Boy.
That was one. You can see right there. Ooh.
So a gain of 1.
We felt that one shake the stands over here.
Second down from the 9. Cooper back to throw. Quick throw right. Peterson into the end zone, and Batavia has won it. A touchdown catch by Eric Peterson, and the Bulldogs in overtime have emerged victorious. And look at that match.
Wow, we're going on the road, Dave. Hey, Caitlin, you're at the other end from the celebration. What's it feel like down there on the field?
Guys, it's incredible. We got Coach jumping up and bumping shoulders. Matt Holm almost threw his headset in excitement, of course, and then realized it was still attached to him, so he grabbed it quickly. But let me tell you, for a small, relatively small crowd being here at Batavia today for this win, they are loud, they are excited. And I can only imagine that the Batavia Bulldog players themselves are pretty happy they got this victory after what seemed like a slow start to this game. Dave and Allen, it's been fun here on the sidelines. For the record, it has stopped raining, and we'll send it back up to you.
So
all right, thanks, Caitlin.
So the final score, Batavia 21, Wheaton North 17. Batavia will advance to take on the winner of the games this afternoon between Alton and Lincoln Way West. I'm sorry, 20-17. I can't.
It's okay.
That's right, you don't kick the extra point.
You don't get to kick an extra point in overtime.
Hey, Alan, it's a win.
It's okay, Dave. It's the one time all season the numbers didn't add up.
What a ball game. So Batavia will advance to the quarterfinals for the 6th time in school history. Wheaton North finishes an outstanding season, 8-3, and what a comeback for Batavia. They were down, scored on a 4th and 13 with just 2:30 left, held Wheaton North to a field goal in overtime, and then a 9-yard touchdown pass, Cooper to Peterson, his second of the day, and the final Batavia 20, Wheaton North 17. Let's just send it down to the field here and just watch some of this
I
celebration.
want to give a shout out right now because I'm hoping he's listening to us out there in Alton, that Mr. Chuck Toth better be sending us updates because I'm not waiting for it to come up on the IHSA website. We want to know what's happening out there.
Hey, Andrew, down in the truck, do you potentially have that replay again for the winning touchdown? We'll see if we can get that queued up here.
Yeah, and I want to give a shout out of thanks. Our former director, Jim Dillenberg, was here today working on camera.
Here we go. Here it is, 2nd down. You see Peterson in the slot right. Peterson, a quick throw that time. Cooper came out. Peterson right at the goal line.
Turned and caught it just outside the screen there, but...
Here, let's see if we get a better view here from the sideline camera. Cooper, and a quick throw. Look at that. Peterson caught it. He's right at the goal line and falls into the end zone. What a ball game here today.
I'll finish off by saying today that, we had Michael on camera up here, Jim and Jen, former and current director at BATV, and Andrew down in the truck, as always, making the great decisions on those replay shots, and just a great job by our crew all season long. And looks like we're heading on the road, so make sure to check out our website.
Yes, we'll know who in a couple hours today. Yeah. Again, Batavia will take on either Alton or Lincoln Way West, guaranteed to be on the road next weekend. So what a ball game today. So we're going to wrap it up from Bulldog Stadium. For Caitlin Gerken and Alan Wolf, I'm Dave Lundborg. Thanks to our BATV crew. Thanks to our loyal viewers. We hope you've enjoyed this presentation of BATV Sports. Once again, our final score in overtime, Batavia 20, Wheaton North 17. Good night, everybody.
One more week.